Hi guys, welcome to our channel Selenium Tech Automation. So today I'm going to explain about the concept called extend reports in our Selenium using Java. So before going to continue our video, if you are new to here, please do subscribe to our channel. Okay, please watch this tutorial till the end so that if you like, please hit a like button, so which will helps me a lot to do more videos on both automation and manual testing perspective. So before we are going to continue, so today, as I told, today I'm going to discuss about the concept called extend reports. So why do we need extend reports in our Selenium? So like any software automation application, okay, any software application, so we are doing some automation on that application, like navigating to someone from one window to other window, as well as performing some click operation, and as well as send keys. Likewise, we are performing different actions on that particular software application. So here, after the completion of all our test suites execution, so we need to have a report for the execution of the status, right? Suppose if you are executing at suite level like 10 to 15 test cases, so after completion of that execution, we need to have some reports, right? We need to have some reports, right? So for that reason, we already have generating the testng reports by defaultly. So how those report will looks like, I will show you here. So just now I executed one test case. Okay, so let me open this one. You can see here emailable report.html file. Okay, so here this is the default report where it is generating from the testng. So you can see here, if I maximize this one, so here you can see what is this one, Facebook login. If I click on this one, okay, if I click on this one, it is telling past. Okay, it is telling past, mean tests.facebook login is a class, and this is a method name Facebook login. So which got executed and it got passed now. So one test got passed, skipped, and failed 0. Okay, 0 failures. If you see here, okay, the console I already minimized. So for better reporting understanding, suppose if you are working in some organization, means we have to send reports on daily basis tasks, like one on what test cases we worked today, how many test cases got passed and how many test cases got failed. So these details we can track based upon the reports only, so that we can share it with our clients or we can share it with our teammates as well. So for that reason, we need to have some particular reports where it can brief about all our test cases functionality, whether those are working fine or not. So that's why I am taking here testng report is enough. But whereas you are working in an organization, so it is better to have some graphical representation of your test cases status, whether it is pass or fail. So for that reason, I am using extend reports here. Okay, extend reports here. So like it is the only way of evidence for mentioning the pass and fail status of your tests. Okay, for generating the reports, we are using extend reports. These are very good and rich HTML reports. Okay, and we can provide lot of information to the reports. So for example, so what is this one? Extend reports. Extend reports are very good and rich HTML reports, and we can provide a lot of information to the reports. So like there we can have some graphical representation as well as some pie charts. Along with that, we can have different dashboards. In the dashboards, we can mention how many tests are executed and how much time it will taking from one test case to other test case, and also how many are pass and how many are fail, along with the start time and end time. Okay, if there is any failure in our test cases executing, so we can also able to capture the screenshot along with and attach it that into our extend report. Okay, before that, let me open this extend report site where you can see extendreports.com. I will provide this link inside this video description, so please go through that one. So here, extend reports library. With the extend reports library, you can create beautiful, interactive and detailed reports for your tests, as I told. And also we can add screenshots for the failed test cases, and also we can add tags, and also we can mention the devices, and also authors. Authors means, suppose if I am executing the Selenium Tech Automation is executing one test case, I can provide there my author name or any other relevant information you can decide, and it is most important to create and descriptive and stunning report that you can totally control. Okay, that is all about extend reports library. Okay, here you can see manage multiple projects. Okay, we can manage all your projects with Clove. Clove is also one kind of extend report, that is the latest version. Okay, here we can see, now I am going to documentation part. The latest version is 5, you can see here 5432. Okay, for each and every version we can have Java, because we are using Selenium with Java, right? So that's why I am going to use Java only. For now I am taking version 3. Okay, and I will differentiate what are all the enhancements they did from version to other version like 4 and 5. See here, you can have under version 3 we can have pro versus community version. Okay, pro means we have to buy that product for some duration, that is not required, as we can have community version. Okay, you can see here extend HTML reporter. Okay, and also standard and BDD tests. BDD tests here means we need to add a plugin for Cucumber framework if we are using Cucumber, and also we can able to attach the screenshot to our test whether that is pass or fail, and also we can attach screenshots to the logs, and also there is some base 64 and base 64 screenshots to our tests and logs as well. Okay, these are all the features we can have here, and here we can have some markup helpers, and table also we can define, and links also we can generate. So these are all the features we can able to have inside our version 3 of extend report. Okay, here this is the plugin we have to use if you are using version number 3. Okay, so let me copy this one and I can add it inside our pom.xml file. Okay, pom.xml file, let me take this dependency. As we are working with Maven project, it is not required to add this extend report as a jar. Okay, so let me copy and let me add inside our pom.xml file. Where is our pom.xml file? Okay, let me close this one. Yeah, this is our pom.xml file. You can see here I can have all the TestNG version and also Selenium version and also Apache Poi. Okay, I'm going to add it after the dependency Apache Poi. Okay, here now I added, so now it is starting building, means it is downloading that dependency from Maven repository to our local repository. Okay, so once it started building, I mean once it is downloaded, we can able to see that what are all the different classes which are available for generating the extend reports. The next step I am going to show you. Okay, so it's going to complete now, so we'll wait until those dependencies got downloaded. Okay, so now I am going to show you with an example of this one only, Facebook login application. Okay, here only I can use that one directly. Okay, so let it be downloaded. So now I am going to use it here, an inheritance concept, because I don't want to mention all our extent report information inside the main class. So for that reason I am going to take one more class, that is I am going to create under main package. So let me open this one, main, under main package I am creating extent reports package. Okay, extent reports I mentioned. Okay, this is our extent reports package just now I created. So here I am going to create a separate class for extent report. Okay, okay, that is extent report class. Okay, extent report class. Let me finish. So here, from here onwards we have to create the extent report class. So as you can see here, if you go to this website, you can see here, as I told, like you can have extent HTML reporter in the top. Yeah, this is the HTML report, it is a class. Okay, extent HTML reporter, extent HTML reporter. And also we can have different like the tests, different we can able to create tests, and also we can able to start the test, and also we can able to end the test. Okay, here extent reports, it is a class and it is used to initialize or create the extent HTML report file. Okay, what is an extent report? Extent reports, it is a class and it is used to initialize or create the extent HTML report file. Okay, so before that I have to initialize this classes as a global variables. Okay, so let me quickly open that one, extent HTML reporter, right? Okay, okay, what is an extent HTML reporter class here? Sorry. Yeah, so here extent HTML reporter means it is also one, like we can able to create one rich standalone HTML file with the help of extent HTML reporter. What does it mean? Extent HTML reporter, with the help of extent HTML reporter we can able to create a rich standalone HTML file. And also this extent HTML report will allow several configurations. Like configurations means what we are going to do, like tags or create tests or mentioning some labels, and also defining the devices where you are working, and also author names. So these are all we can able to access, I mean with we can able to configure these with the help of extent HTML reporter. So for that one, let me initialize it here only directly at the global level, extent. Okay, you can see now it will give you extent HTML reporter. Okay, here it is a extent HTML reporter is a class. Okay, what does it mean? See, let me quickly remove this one again, extent HTML reporter. See, extent HTML report means, as I told, it what it will do, it will create a rich standalone HTML file. It will allow several configurations options via the config method. Okay, now I am going to take this class and I am going to create one object for this one, that is HTML reporter. Okay, I initialize one extent HTML reporter class where it will allow to do some configurations for our tests. So then what is the next step is, what is our main intention here, that is extent reports. Extent reports is also a class and it is used to initialize or create the extent HTML report file. Okay, the next one is extent, the next one is extent report, right? Extent reports. Okay, extent reports is also a class. So what is it is doing, it is starting reporters and building reports. For most application you should have one extent reports instance for the entire JVM. Okay, extend reports here means it is a class and it is used to create or initialize the extend HTML reporter file. Okay, so extend reports, I can create one object name called extend. Okay, I can create an object name called extend. So now we have two classes. One is extend HTML reporter. What does it will do? It will configure all the like tags, and we can able to generate some tags, and also we can able to generate the author names, and also we can able to generate the device names, and also we can able to generate OS operating system which you are working with. So those are all comes under extend HTML reporter. It is a standalone rich HTML file, and extend reports means it is a class and it is used to initialize or create the extend HTML report file. Okay, so after that we can have one more class that is called extend test. Okay, that is called extend test. You can see here extend test. You can add logs, snapshot, assign author and categories to a test and its children. Okay, defines a test. Extend test means it is a class and it is used to log information in the report. Okay, what it is a class and it is used to mention the information in the report, and it is used to log the information in the report. Okay, so now what we are going to we initialize three classes here before going to start with our extend report. The first one is extend HTML reporter, where it is a standalone rich HTML file and it will allow us to do some several configuration to our reports. And extend reports class is it is used to initialize or create an HTML report file. And extend test means it defines a test and it is a class and it is used to log the information to our reports. Okay, so these are all we have to define before going to start with our actual extend report. So now what I am going to do here, so for example I am going to execute this Facebook login class. So before only I have to start my extend report, means saying that it started that particular method. So for that reason what I am doing here, I am initializing one before test annotation. So before starting only I have to initialize this one, right? What before test is not coming? Why? Okay, it is not having any main method, so that's why, right? Okay, public void extend report. Okay, for this one I can annotate that one. Okay, so this is our test method here at the rate before. Now it will come, right? Before test, why it is not coming? Test ng, is there any problem with test ng? No, it have to come now. Public void extend report, that is fine. I am going to create one method. How we are creating here? Okay, public class Facebook login. Okay, there is some configuration issue. Test ng is not coming here. Where is it here? It is coming here. Okay, it is coming here. Why not it here? Extend report at the rate before test. We'll see what it is showing error. Insert enum body to complete the annotation, enum declaration. Okay, public void extend report, add testng library. Okay, now it is coming. Okay, so now it is fine. So now I am going to use that annotation before test, at the rate before test. So I am going to start my report before starting every test from our actual class. Okay, so for that reason I am using before test. So then the method is extend report method, means I can provide here start report. Okay, I can use start report, the method name is start report. From here only our reports will start to generate. So here I can use this HTML reporter reference, means that rich standalone HTML file. Okay, I can use this object reference HTML reporter. So once where you are going to store, okay, that is going to explain here. New, right, new, I am going to create one object here. I already created new extend HTML reporter, let it computing. Okay, new extend HTML reporter file of file. See here you can see what is this file path. Okay, the file path means where you are going to store your generated HTML file. So this HTML reporter is used to generate some HTML report, right? So that's why we have to select new extend HTML reporter of path I am going to mention. Okay, so HTML reporter file. So now where you are going to store that generated HTML reporter, I am going to store that generated HTML reporter inside our test output folder. Okay, inside our test output folder. So for that reason I am going to use system dot, so I am directly using, okay, I am not going to hard code the path of that file. So I want to use in different way, that is by using of system dot, okay, system dot get property of what is a string. Okay, what is our value here. So here I am going to use it in my current project, means I am going to use the current location, that is user dot dir location. So after that I am going to, where you are going to store this one, I am going to store this inside our test output folder, that is test output. Okay, test output folder. Inside test output folder I am going to provide one name called, what is that one, Facebook. Any name, in your case you can provide any name, Facebook report. Okay, in my case I am using Facebook, right? So that's why I am giving it as Facebook report.html file. Okay, now it is done. Okay, that's fine, it's looking good. So now we define, we created one extend HTML reporter. After that, with the help of this object, I am going to store this generated HTML report in my target location. In my case, I am going to store it inside our project, means I am using user directory. Okay, so after that, inside this user directory folder, I am storing it inside our test output folder. So after that, I am providing name as Facebook report.html. So once that is done, with the help of extend, we have to initialize the report or create the report, actual report. So for that one, okay, now you already initialize this class. So with the help of that object, I am going to create that object with the help of new keyword, new extend reports. Okay, new extend reports. Okay, that is fine. So now with the help of extend, I am going to attach this generated HTML report, right? With the help of, after initializing or creating the extend reports, I am going to store this generated HTML inside our folder, project folder. For that reason, what I need to do here, I have to attach that one. So which file you need to attach? So for that also we have one method called attach reporter. What is that one? Here you can use HTML reporter. This is our generated, right? This is our generated file. So I am going to attach that one with the help of extend reports object. Okay, with the help of extend reports object. So once that is done, so we can able to mention your, like in your machine, on your environment, which operating system you are using. and also what kind of architecture your machine is having, that is either it is 64-bit or 32-bit. So we can define all those methods with the help of extent class object. So you can see here with the help of extent object, you can see here we are getting some different methods, flush or something, get class, get started, notify all. So here if you want to display your system information inside your reports, means we are going to use this method, that is set system info. Okay, so system info. So what is our system info we are going to provide? In our case it is operating system. I am going to define here first. Okay, and so what is that one? Okay, what is that one? So we need to use system dot get property of what is our key value here, that is automatically it will give you. Okay, no need to worry about os dot name. Okay, this is my what it will give. It will give you either it is Windows or Linux or Mac, it will give you the system information in the form of key and value. So now in the same way I am going to retrieve what kind of architecture does our system have, that is set system info. In the same way how we defined above, here also I am using the same, that is OS architecture. It is important to know about all these parameters what our current system is having. Okay, for that reason once it is done, so we have to use the same like system dot get property of what is that one previously we used, right? os dot arc. Okay, os dot architecture. So it will give you either it is 64-bit or 32-bit with the help of set system info. So after that we can get the what is our Java version also. In the same way we can have, let me copy and paste this one the same. Okay, system info, here I can mention my string, like I want to get the information what Java version I am using currently, that is Java version, right? It is simple only, right? System dot get property of the same way Java dot version. Okay, Java dot version. Okay, in this way we have to do. If you want to get all our system info, means these are all the parameters we need to use. So after that I don't want this one. So now I am going to mention the name to our report. For example, in our case you can see here I am using with Facebook, right? I am executing that Facebook functionality. So that's why I am mentioning here our report title as Facebook title. Okay, Facebook report. In your case if you are working with some organization, so the project name you can mention inside your report, so that it will give you when you open the text and report, if anyone is watching or going through your report, so that they can easily understand what is this report, the purpose. Okay, so now how we can configure that one? Here we can configure with the help of HTML reporter. Okay, HTML reporter, it is showing, it is telling us, it will allow us to do some configurations options via the config method. So now I am going to use this HTML reporter to configure. Okay, HTML reporter dot config. You can see here config, what is this method is doing here? Config. I am going to configure our report title. So for that reason we can have different methods here. So now you generated that extent report. For that extent report you are going to mention the title of that report, which is your project name. Okay, here I am going to mention in my case Facebook scenario test report. Okay, Facebook scenario test report. So this is our document name. Okay, document title, you can call it as document title. Once this is done, you can close this one. And so the next one is, Okay, when you open that one, the report name you provided as Facebook scenario test report. In the same way, we can have the report name also. Inside that report, you will get this title. For example, here this is our actual extent reports website. Here you can see this is extent report API and server. It is a title. In the same way, we are going to mention the title name as Facebook scenario test report. You can see here these are all the details we can have inside our website. In the same way, we can have our own report name. I am going to provide you HTML with the help of HTML reporter.config method, same way. Okay, config method dot set report name. You can see here set report name. What is our report name here? It is Facebook report. Okay, Facebook report. Okay, now we added one title for our report like extent reports API and server. In the same way, we added our report name, that is Facebook report. Okay, that is Facebook report. So once that is done, we can configure how many you want. Okay, so now I am showing you just which are necessary, that one only you can take. Okay, config dot. So now I am going to see, you can have different names here like set chart visibility. Okay, if you want to hide that chart, you can use it as boolean like true or false, and also you can mention that set document title, and also you can mention that URL, and also file path also you can mention. Likewise, you can have different it depends upon your or our configuration requirements only. So now I am going to use like where is this chart location will be available, like so here I want to show my chart location. Chart location means sets the location of charts, means it will generate some different dashboards, right? So all those dashboards I want to see it in top. You can see here bottom also we can able to get, and also top also. It is better to go for top method. So now all these details will appear in on top of our report. Okay, so now that is done, and also we can have different color formats here also. Okay, now you can see here config, under config method you can have the themes. Okay, themes also we can use themes. Here you can see, okay, we need to set that one also. Set theme, I am going to use set theme whether it is dark or light. Okay, set theme with the help of theme class dot light. You can see here dark is there and standard is there. Dark means your extent report will looks like brighter, and standard means it looks like the same like white color only. I am using dark. So once it is done, it is enough. If you are working with, it is enough, these configurations is enough for you to learn what is an extent report. So once this is done, I am closing this method. Okay, so first of all, what is an extent HTML reporter? An extent HTML report is a rich standalone HTML where it will allow us to configure some different options based upon our user requirements. So what are all the configurations we can able to have here? One is set, we can set our document title, and also you can provide some name to our report, and also you can able to view your chart whether it is in top or bottom, and then what is your, how is your extent report will looks like, that is in the form of dark color or light color or standard. Light or stand both are same only, standard colors. So these are all the configurations which are provided by extent HTML reporter class. Whereas extent reports means, extent reports is a class, it is used to initialize or create a HTML report, whereas extent test means it is used to log the information in the report. Okay, so once this is done, means before going to start our test, I want to display all these details inside of my report. Okay, so once this is done, suppose as I told like starting of this video, there are 2 or 10 test cases got executed. Okay, so how many got passed and how many got failed and how many got skipped, these information I have to add inside my report for that reason I am going to use @after method, @after method, okay, @after method. So now we are going to mention a method called public void get result. Okay, we are going to take that results only, right, whether it is pass or fail or skip. So for that reason I mentioned this method name as get result. Okay, these methods, when we will have these methods, I mean when you will get these results, once executing each and every method, we have to get that status of that method, whether it is passed or success, I mean pass or fail or skipped. So all those information we can achieve by using of @after method. Okay, so now it is done. Now it is done. You can, if you hear about iTest result, which is coming from TestNG listeners class. So with the help of iTest results, we can easily use this iTest result inside our extent reports class. Okay, iTest results means what it will do, iTest results will get the status of the method which is executing currently, whether it is pass or fail. So for that reason I am going to use iTest result. iTest result is an interface, you can see here iTest result. Okay, iTest result is an interface, it will describes the result of a test, whether it is pass or fail. I will create one object here, iTest result. Okay, so once this is done, so now as I told, if any test case got passed or any test case got failed, so I want to print that report inside our extent report, right? So that's why I'm going to use it now with the help of if else condition. If my test case got, if my result got pass means status, so I want to display the status like failure. If my test case got passed, I want to display the status as pass. If I am not going to execute these test cases, I want to skip, so at that time we have to mention that status as skip. So for that reason I am going to use if and else blocks here. So now if, you can see here, if condition I initialize here, if result, okay, if result dot, you can have some methods here, you can have, you can see here get instance name, get status, get int. See, I am going to take this get status. So what it will do, it will give you the result of that status. Okay, whether it is pass or fail. That reason I am using get status method here. Get status equal to iTest, you can have status methods here, failure, if it is failure, if it is pass, if it is skip, success, right? Yeah, success, if it is success, if it is skip, you can use skip method. You can, if you are using fail, you can use fail method here. Failure, if my result is failed, so now what I am going to use, I want to take that message, what kind of message it is giving. Okay, so for that reason I have to store into some string, that is which kind of exception I got from the execution. Okay, which kind of message I got from the execution after the execution of a test. So for that reason I am using one exception message. So here I am using arrays. Okay, here I am using arrays. Okay, here I am using arrays class. So what it will do, it will have many more methods for manipulating arrays, like you can able to sort in an order, and once you get that message, I want to convert into string, to string, okay, to string and to string. Now result dot, now we need to throw that exception, right? So for that reason I am using get throw bolt, then stack trace. Okay, stack trace. So in this way we can add that exception message inside our reports. So once this is done, with the help of test, what this test will do, extend test, it is a class and it is used to log the information, right? With the help of extend test class object, that is test, I am going to log the information. Okay, test dot fail, we are using for fail, right? So test dot fail logs an event with the status fail. Okay, log. Here you can mention, it depends upon your string message. If any test case got failed, what is your message here? So but I am using here markup method. We can, it can logs an event. Instead of defining a string, it's better to use markup method. So where it can log the details easily instead of our intervention. So once that is done, I want to give, if any test case got failed, I want to tell details, right? Details in some tag, details. Okay, details. After that, summary I have to print, summary also I have to print. Okay, summary. Okay, summary also I have to print. Once that is done, I want to show it as bold letters. Okay, for that reason we can use bold font, it will display. And also I want to display the color of that failure. We can have font color, right? Font color equals to, sorry, font, these are all string formats only what I am using currently. Font color equals to, okay. So now I have to concatenate this one before that. So font color, what is that font color means? Which will be in red color only. Font color equals to, okay, sorry, font color equals to, so what is your color you are giving here? Red color. If my test case got failed, I want to have it in red color. If my test case got passed, I have to have it in green color. If skip means that is in yellow color. We can have all this. So okay, that is fine. So now what you need to print if any test case got failed? We have to generate some link over there. For that reason, exception occurred. Okay, exception occurred. I am mentioning on message, exception occurred. Okay, click to see, what it will do. If any test case got failed, if you go to that report, so there you can see one link saying that an exception occurred, click to see. If you click on that one, it will give the details of that failure reason. Okay, once that is done, so now I want to provide some font, I want to close all these opened tags. Okay, the first one is font. Let me close this font tag. So then what we are doing here, after that font is closed, then what is our next step? Next one is bold letters. I want to end this, close this tag. Okay, after that what is our summary? I am going to close the tag. Okay, summary. Okay, summary also closed. Click to see, an exception occur, click to see. Okay, here one quotation got missed here. Okay, okay, now summary also closed. After that I want to exception message. Okay, we can have one method called exception message dot replace. I want to replace with character, old character, new character. Okay, the first one is replace of comma, then we are break. Okay, breaking the line. Okay, so now details also I want to mention here. Details, Okay, details. After the details, I have to go to the next line, right? Next line is /n. Okay, now it is done. Okay, now this is done. You can see here. So first what I am doing here, I am taking one string exception message. So I am going to throw that message. If any result, what is the status of that result? So after that I am adding some link over here, that is exception occurred, click to see. If you click, I mean this is a, it will give you some anchor tag here. So once if you click on that link or any failure description, so you will get all these details. Exception message also you will get, means it will separate you a number of lines like first line, second line, third line. So once that is done, now what I will do here, I want to take that screenshot, right? I want to take that screenshot, that is capture full page, right? So I want to take the screenshot also. So I will tell you, like in the same method only I am going to use that screenshot also. If any test case got failed, I want to have some screenshot. If any test case got passed, I want to have some screenshot. Okay, so for that, how we can, one second, it is giving some warning message. What? Arey, what happened, bro? So I already discussed about capturing the screenshot in our earlier videos. So please go through that video also. Okay, I will add that in description as well if you want. Okay, I will add that method also if you want. Please check out that URL in the description part as well. How to capture a screenshot. Okay. One second. Yeah. So now we already have this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a method. Okay, here only public static, so string format, that is string return type, string the capture full page is the method name, which is having parameter string screenshot full page. Okay, so now what is this string full page means, if you are working with some browsers, you are not able to capture the whole page screenshot. So but in our case I am going to show you how we can capture the full page screenshot. If there is any failure, you can attach that one also here. Okay, capture full page. So for that you have to add one more dependency, that is Ashot dependency. If you heard about that one, anyone before, please mention your comments. Okay, so if you want to capture all the like whole page screenshot, means you can have one dependency. You have to add the dependency, that is called Ashot. Okay, that is called Ashot. Let me add the dependency so that you can able to capture the whole screenshot inside our tests. Okay, let me open Maven repository. Go to Maven repository. Now search for Ashot. That's it. Ashot. See here, index you can see here. Okay, this one we need to add. So I am taking the latest version here, Ashot WebDriver utility. So where you can get the whole page screenshot if there is any failure. But if you don't use this one, you can take the only where it is failing on particular location or web element. It will capture only that one if you are not using this Ashot dependency. If you are using Ashot dependency, means it will capture the whole page and it will attach you inside your report. Okay, So now it is done. So now let me add this dependency as well, dependency. So it is building that one, means it is downloading the resources from Maven repository to our local machine. Okay, let me quickly, it's taking more time now. Second, yeah, it got downloaded now. The index QA tools, I will provide these details also inside our description part. So once if you added this one, right, so now go to here, screenshot method. So now go to screenshot method, you can continue with the remaining steps as well. Okay, so now here I am creating one method called capture full page with the parameter screenshot full page. Okay, so now I'm going to initialize one screenshot interface here. Screenshot is an interface which is coming from the Ashot utility. Screenshot, creating an object for that one, screenshot equal to new, what is our Ashot we are using currently, that's why I am using Ashot, sorry, Ashot, new Ashot dot shooting strategy, after that shooting, sorry, shooting, not shooting, shooting, sorry, shooting strategies. Okay, shooting strategies dot view port pasting, we have to use view port pasting. Okay, view port pasting. Okay, this one, I mean you can have two parameters for that one. The first one is shooting strategies dot scaling 1.5, that is float value 1.5 f, and what is one more parameter here, one more parameter is the scrolling down like 1000, right, I am mentioning 1000. So now dot take screenshot of driver. Okay, dot driver. Okay, here I have to initialize this WebDriver driver. Import the statement. Okay, driver. Now you can see here, change driver to static. Okay, static WebDriver, static WebDriver driver. Okay, static WebDriver driver. So now what we did here, so just I am using some shooting strategy, sets the policy of taking screenshot, because you are trying to capture the whole page. So for that reason you need to set all these parameters inside this shooting strategy method. So what is that method? Shooting strategies, it will capture on different shooting strategies like pixels wise as well as the page size also. After that we are using viewport pasting method. Okay, suppose if there is a page, so where we are not able to scroll down or scroll up, okay, that is not going to help us, we have to scroll down or scroll up if you are capturing the screenshot means. Because for example, once the test case got failed, your screenshot is appearing on bottom of your page. If you are not using this viewport pasting, you are not able to scroll down your page to look into that screenshot. So that's why I am using here viewport pasting. It will allow you to scroll your page to down or bottom, I mean upside or downside. So inside that we can have shooting strategies, again that scaling of floating point 1.5 and 1000, which will capture this much dimensions, and we are converting into some take screenshot of driver. Okay, this part is done. So now once if you take this screenshot, what you need to do, you have to store it into some destination file and destination folder. For that reason I'm not going to explain all these things now. System dot get property of user dot current directory I am using. Okay, so now where you need to do, I have to create a folder that is called screenshot folder. Also screenshot folder I will create it later, screenshot folder. So once that is done, under screenshot folder I have to use this name. Okay, dot png. Okay, let me concatenate this one. Okay, okay, screenshot dot png. After that you can have the time also here, system dot current time milliseconds. Okay, time milliseconds. So now you can able to attach your screenshot along with the time as well. So now I am going to use some try catch block. Now I am going to use some try catch block. Okay, try. Here I am going to use image IO. Okay, it will set the location. Okay, dot we are writing that captured image to the location what we are expecting. Write of screenshot, screenshot one second, screenshot dot get image. Okay, get image. Once this is done, what is our destination here? What type of file ours is? PNG file, right? So you can mention PNG. So then after PNG you can mention new file. What is our destination? Okay, here we are going to store our captured screenshot that I am going to insert inside try block. If that is not there, you can print some error message here saying that SYSO off. I am using system.out.println statement. Screenshot is captured, not captured. Okay, screenshot is not captured. Okay, once it is done, you can print that message as well. E dot get stacked, get stack trace. Okay, get stack trace. This is how you can able to achieve this one. Once this is done, what I want to return here, the return type of string is the destination. Finally I have to return this destination path, right, where I am going to store. Okay, return destination. This is all about capturing the full page of your screenshot. So let me quickly create a folder saying that screenshot folder. Okay, so let me create one screenshot folder inside our project. New folder called, okay, finish. Now refresh it once. So now I am using it inside this extend reports only. Later on you can move inside this any utilities class. Okay, so now it is fine. So then now we are in middle of our previous failed status, right? So here onwards we can move further. Okay, so now Okay, we are printing that exception message. So then we can able to use this string screenshot paths, right? Screenshot paths equal to capture full page, right? Okay, capture full page of what is that image, I mean screenshot name you need to mention here, means screenshot for, I can mention it as for full page extent report. Okay, extent report, that is fine. So now we added this string here. So now what you need to do, log result is not there, right? What log result, why it is not showing here? So anything we missed out here, guys? Anything I missed out here, like log results, how we can log this result? Anything we missed out? Okay, log result. So if I want to log that result, means what I can use here, log result only, right? Okay, I can use it here, same only, right? But why it is not coming? Okay, so before that we have to log all these results, right? So for that I have to create one more method, so that's why it's not giving. Means once if you get this result like failure or pass, you have to log that status inside this get result method. So then only, for that reason we have to create one more method called log result. Okay, here we can able to log that result, what that status mean, like I test result comma string status string, okay, comma extend color, means these are all the things we need to follow. Extend color comma status. Okay, you can see we already predefined everything here. Okay, color everything, so that's why we have to use this one. So next, okay, log result. Okay, we'll see, no problem, we'll see. Okay, we already have here, right? Status. Okay, sorry. Status. Okay, we already have this status here. Okay, log result. Okay, let it be. No problem. We will look into later. So for now, we can directly string log text. Sorry, log text. String log text equal to. Okay. Now this is some little bit complexity to explain also. Please follow what I am doing here directly, no problem. Okay, you can just directly take your class and add all this inside our class as it is. No need to worry about how it came or how that one come, it is not coming. Likewise, no need to worry about that one. Okay, result dot get method. Okay, get method dot, these are all for getting the method name and also to setting up the method name as uppercase. Okay, So this one also done, uppercase. If anything you want to add, you can add uppercase. I want to mention some space after that one. After that I have to use some status string, then concatenation, then closing this open tag. Okay, now markup method we can use. Markup utils markup m equals to markup helper. Markup helper is a class. Then we can create a label with the help of this one. What is our color? We can mention log test dot color. Okay, log test dot color. So after that color. So now you can test log. 1 second. After that test dot, this is a crucial step before going to use your extent reports. So please do how I am doing currently. No need to worry about how this one came and that one came. You can just directly take all this code. Okay, so no need to worry about this one. So after this, so now where we are currently, we are here screenshots. So now I want to add this log result, right? Log result. Why it is not coming by? Okay, we'll see, no problem, we'll resolve it one by one. Okay, no issues, but so now okay, this one is extra. Okay, so now we need to add this log here. Okay, log result, then fail, right? led fail, then extent color dot red. After that status dot fill. Okay, okay, status dot fill. So that's all about this line. So now what is this? Extend color dot red status dot oh, okay, I need to close this one. Okay, this is about for field. In the same way you can mention the test dot log status as fail, right? Status as fail. తర్వాత next screenshot below, okay. After that concatenate test dot add screen capture from path, screenshot paths. Okay, it is fine. Next, test dot fail markup media. Okay, no, it's not required now. We'll see. It's not required now, only up to here only. I will tell you about this media entity builder after that this video. Okay, now we need to add some throws declaration. Okay, that is fine. Now we done with our first fail method. Then else if result dot get status equal to I test result dot success. Okay, result dot success, what will be your color? Now log result passed, right? Passed after that extend color is green, right? Extend color dot green. After that, what is the next one? Pass, right? status dot pass. Okay, this is about this line. So likewise we can have for skip also. Let me copy. else if so if result test dot skip, if it is skipped I can print, and the color dot yellow I can use, and then I can use skip. Okay, this is all about. So once it is done, you have to flush your extend report. For that reason, extend dot, then only your report will come and show inside your project folder. So now we done with extend reports class here. Okay, so here what I am doing currently, so I am doing here all these three. So the one is, first I am creating one extend reports class. Inside that I am creating one start report. With the help of these lines I am configuring our required details. So after that I am using, if the test case got passed, what will be the log inside your report. If the test case got failed, what will be the information inside your report, and also where is your test case got failed, with the help of attached screenshot as well, and also for skipped. So to log the results we are using this one, like we have to create some label along with the method name also. So this is all about the extend reports class. So now what we need to do, we have to configure all these methods inside our Facebook login class, right? Facebook login extend report class, extend report class, right? Extend report class, I am using extends keyword here. So now what you need to do here, you have to directly use all these inside your test case. So now what I want to do here, I can divide all these into some. So for example, test is not there. Test equal to extent, that's all right, extent. Oh, it is not doing correctly. Here only we have to think about. So now we used extend reports class, so we need to define these access modifiers as public, right? So then only you can able to access the variables into some other class, right? So that reason I have to use public static here. Okay, no problem. We can use that one, public, right? Public extend test, public extend test, and then public extend reports, extend public extend reports, extend. Now go to your Facebook login class and use test. Okay, test dot create test of what? Test dot create test. Okay, test equals to extend dot create test of what is the test name. So what we are doing here, we are doing entering the URL. I can mention it like okay, I can enter it here, entered Facebook URL. Okay, entered Facebook URL. So now you can use n number of create tests for each and every step also, that is up to your wish. For now I am just showing you the example how we can. So now the next one is I can assign the category. For this one we created like test dot assign category of what I can mention here, test Facebook URL, and Facebook URL launched successfully. Okay, successfully our Facebook application URL got launched. So likewise you can add n number of steps if you want. Okay, so after entering that one, what it is telling, driver dot find elements and the keys of. Okay, now here create test of entering the username, entering the username, entering the username, entering the username, enter user entering the username in user field. Okay, after that I created one test here. So then I am going to assign a category like user entered successfully, user, likewise user entered credential, user entered username successfully. So that's all. Okay, it's a very simple but you have to more concentrate on the analyzing the things. Even I also do some R&D to achieve this one. So in the same way, not only okay with this video, so I am just giving you the demo how we can do this one. So now the same way for password field, same way for the password field, like user entering the password. Okay, in password field, in password field. Okay, after that assigning the category, entered the username successfully, then password, user entered password successfully, user entered password successfully. So now it is not required to have this one here, WebDriver. Oh, public WebDriver driver we can use there, no problem. Public, right? Public. Okay, we can able to access this one here also. Okay, that's all. So now we'll see whether it is generating or not. We'll see how we can generate. Okay, driver edge dot driver. Okay, okay, Facebook login, ms driver. Okay, so now let's run our. So now you can see here we don't have screenshots, any screenshots which are available here. Screenshot. Okay, now we don't have anything here, you can see empty here only. So now let me go and quickly run as, no, first I will do some update. Maven update project, force update. We'll see. Okay, update got completed. Now run as Maven clean. We'll see. Maven clean also successfully done. Okay. Now let's run as Maven test. We'll see we will get or not the extent report for our class. What it is telling the error. Oh man. Okay, again we'll see. Just go to your project, window, preferences. I have some issue with my GRE, so that's why I'm getting this frequently, very frequently, not only today. Run as Maven test, or else I will run it from test-ng directly. What error? No longer target option 1.5 is not supported. Please read the following. Fail to execute Maven goals. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Selenium tutorials, Maven update project, force update. Okay, update got completed. Now go to your pom.xml file, run as Maven clean, Maven test. What happening? Okay, let me run with test-ng, run as test-ng shoot. We'll see what exception. Null pointer exception. Why? Runtime exception Java capture full page screenshot Ashot 145. Okay. Okay, now go to generics class. Here driver, what you are defining here, that will also some key area we have to look. Driver. Okay, so now here driver, this is the problem with this one. Driver, driver, public static driver. Okay, folder name correct, screenshot correct only. Okay, this one also done, and here why errors? 35. Okay, let me debug it one more time. We'll see. Okay, here you can see driver null. Okay, driver is not returning correct one here, that's why. Okay, that's where we need to concentrate. Driver is not pointing to the correct one, so let me quickly analyze that error, why it is not working properly now. Driver, Public static WebDriver. Okay, driver. Okay, I'm using it here. Okay, you can use the same here also. Okay, now we'll see. See, now you can see here it started running. Because of that driver issue only, it is not working properly. So now it is entering the username, now it's entering the password. Okay, now it is clicking on login, right? Yeah, that's all. So now go to your error. What error? The system cannot find the specified path. Selenium tutorials, user directory. Okay, that is related to path issue. I will figure it out. Extend report class, user directory, Selenium is there, right? Selenium screenshot. What it is doing here? Facebook report.html. File not found. Tutorials, Selenium tutorials, test output. Test output. Test output. Okay. We'll see whether that report got generated or not. We'll see. Think it is related to. No, it's not generated, right? There is some path issue again. Okay, Facebook login. So once if you go to extend reports class, Facebook report.html, where we are writing that one, Facebook report.html. Yeah. Okay. Okay, user dir test output, right? Now we'll see. Will it one more time? We'll run it one more time and we'll see. The test output is directly matching with our project name, so that's why that is not working. And we'll see it here. Any errors? Now it's working. Still fast one. Yeah, you can see here everything got passed now. Because of that path what I used here, I am missing one slash here, so that's why we are getting. So now go to your project and refresh. Yeah, Facebook report.html came, and but screenshot we are not taking any screenshot because of that that our test is not failing, so that's why we are getting that one. But anyway, we can open this report.html. You can see here, first enter Facebook URL. Okay, and user entering the username in user field and user entering the username in password field. Okay, so all got passed now. So we are just added these three here inside our Facebook login. First one is enter Facebook URL. You can go here, enter Facebook URL. this is one category, and the same enter the username field. Okay, enter the create test, like entering the username in user field, and the third one is user entering the username password in password field, right? These are the three. Under the three create tests we can have different this one. Okay, after that we are having user entered password successfully. So what we will do now, we will fail our test case once and we'll see. Okay, and I can make a change it here, the XPath. Okay, now we will see whether we can able to capture the screenshot or not. Now go to properties file, I can change it here, login button to log e, logi only. So now let's go to your testng.xml, run as testng suite. Okay, now our script will fail on clicking on the login button. For sure we are capturing that screenshot. Okay, we will see whether we are getting or not. Yeah, you can see here it is telling one failure, saying that no such element exception. So now if you go to your report and hit enter it one more time, 3 tests passed, no, and we'll see test output, refresh. Okay, and yeah, because we are not doing, if any it is failing, we are not adding that into some methods. Okay, so that's why you are not able to get any screenshot here. If any test is failing, you will definitely get one file from the screenshot. So for that one, what I will do, Facebook properties. Okay, okay, this is how we can achieve this extend report. So let me open this in web browser. Okay, refresh, open with web browser. Oh, here it is coming here only. Okay, I will paste it here. Okay, now let me open. Come on, man. Open with edge. Okay, now you can see here the Facebook scenario test report. As I told, the Facebook scenario test report means that is our document title. Okay, that is our document title. I can show you all the details in brief. You can go to here, configuration, Facebook scenario test report. Okay, this is our document title, Facebook scenario test report, and this is our actual report title, report name, that is Facebook report, and this chart is present inside the top of that report, and this is dark, and if you can press L, you can change it color here also, like to light or pass. Okay, these are all the methods we can have under category, and you can go to here, you can have here also, like what is this operating system name, Windows 10, and what is the version of our Java, and what is our architecture, AMD 64. These are all the methods I added here, all are having 100. Okay, so now I want to do it in different way, like for fail how we will get that one. Okay, for fail how we will get that output. Okay, Okay, now what I will do, driver dot get title I will take. Okay, once it is done, I will use some assertions here. Okay, assertions, how we can do that assertions? String actual, okay, string actual text equals to driver dot get title, okay, expected, sorry, string expected text equals to, what is our expected title? Faci PO, okay, if set dot set boolean of okay, asset equals of string actual, assert the string that if they are not, assertions is thrown. We'll see and we'll run. I am adding assertions here, like by taking the title. Okay, now login got clicked. Now here assertions, okay, assertions, what kind of assertion it is telling? Facebook but found Facebook at login or sign up, okay. Soumya, hello, Soumya. Okay, let me open.